Happy Monday. Just gonna burn some Palo Santo. Get ready for my friends to log in. Miss Lisa, good morning. All my friends are logging in. I miss you, Lisa. She's my yoga crush, who I always have to go behind in yoga class because she knows what she's doing. And I get lost in the flows. I sometimes get lost in my head. So, good morning, Miss Lisa. Elise, my favorite nurse, will send you some extra loving today. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for being in the front lines and staying calm and collected and being that light, which is what we will be talking about this morning. This morning we are already almost done. We're at our third eye, our brow chakra, which is our light, our intuition, knowing why we're here. So thank you for joining me this morning. We'll give everyone a couple of minutes to kind of log in, get comfortable. We always start these meditations with a little bit of talking, a little bit of insight that I got from prepping for this, and then we'll get on to the meditation. So we already went through all the other ones. For people that aren't familiar with chakras are just energy points that we have in our body, right? So they are, consider them these beautiful spinning wheels of energy. And we're made up of energy and vibrations. And I always say when you look in an atom, you know, in science class, you look inside and there's space, and then somewhere in there and there's an electron and a neutron or whatever it is, but only about 4.2% of the universe is physical matter. The rest is energy and vibration. So if we start to understand our body as this, then we can start understanding where certain ailments come from, when we feel stuck, when we feel certain emotions. It's because usually there's some kind of blockage, and usually that comes from emotions that haven't washed through, or trauma, things that we're holding on to. So imagine when you're open and your chakras are open, you're this vessel where the energy is flowing from the heavens down to Mama Earth, and it's not recycling, but just like circular motions always flowing in and out. And when we are clear, then that energy can flow through. When we're stagnant or when we have blockages, then the energy can get stuck in certain places. And then you sometimes also have an imbalance of energy. If your wheel is spinning too fast, then you have too much energy in that area. And so, for example, for our third eye, if it's too open, there's too much energy right here in your third eye, then you're too dogmatic, you're too manipulative, very egocentric, right? And if there isn't enough energy, then you kind of lose yourself. You don't know. And as you start getting into spirituality, you can connect to your higher self, which your higher self is what's connected to God, right? It's kind of, when I think of it as when you're little, that whole, when you say like the angels on one side and the devils on the other, but thinking of it from a spirituality sense, your ego is kind of what wants to keep you still, wants to keep you where you're at. It's what wants to keep you, doesn't really want you to grow because it's afraid for you, right? New things are scary, new things. Because have you noticed that sometimes people like are complaining about, good morning, where they're at, right? So they're like, I'm so stressed right now. All this stuff that's going on, it's crazy. I can't handle it. What's going on? And then I'm like, yes, I'm doing a live meditation. Feel free to log on, receive some guidance, meditate, go inward. And they're like, no, can't do that. So sometimes people are so stuck in their, even where they're at, even though it's painful, that's familiar to them, and they would rather sit there. They'd rather sit in that pain and in that struggle instead of like facing it, releasing it, and then moving on. So we're constantly growing, constantly evolving. And so this is such a great practice because you're taking time for yourself, and then you can really see like, where is there an imbalance? Because we're never going to be perfect, right? There's always we're in this human experience, so there is going to be imbalances at times. There is going to be blockages. But as you take this time to intentionally heal, to go inward, then you'll realize how you can unblock yourself. And just by the mere intention of wanting to clear out your chakras, you're already doing it. We mentioned this in my last class, is like, you don't have to be a Reiki master to do this. I mean, it's great if you have added tools in your tool belt. I think it's great, but just taking that time for yourself to go inward and to want to clear your vessel, because this is what that is, right? Our bodies, our amazing, beautiful bodies, are just avatars. They're just vessels that we are using in this lifetime to house our soul, right? Let that sink in a little bit. So that's why it's important for us to love our bodies, for us to be working with our bodies, because it's just this beautiful jar that holds our light. And that's what's really important. That's why we're here. That's our infinite being. It's that light within, that soul, understanding that we're so much more than our circumstances. We're so much more than what's going on right now. We're so much more than our jobs. We're so much more than our titles. We're so much more than this role that we are playing in this lifetime. Like, we are infinite beings made after the Creator. And in order for him to make us, he has to put himself inside of us. And that's the part that we always lose. We are always looking for things outside of ourselves instead of going inward. So what this practice does, the meditation, it allows you to see things from a higher perspective, to be the observer, to not be caught up in this human experience and emotions, because it's that balance thing again, right? We have to be here. We have to feel. We have to feel the pain, which is hard. We lean into it, and then we release it and let it go. And then we can rise up and see things from a higher perspective. Like, what is this teaching me? Why is this happening in this moment? There's always a lesson behind it. And when you allow yourself to rise up, to be this observer, to see things from a higher perspective, then you don't get stuck in the emotions. You don't get stuck in that stagnant energy and like that muck. You don't get stuck in that human experience, and you realize that there's so much more, that you can push through this, that you are feeling, you stop to be so reactive. Okay, you stop and you allow yourself to feel, but you don't lose yourself. You don't lose who you truly are. You don't lose that big picture. You don't forget that you are light. So this weekend when I prep, a lot of the times, a lot of things come to me from my guides, or it's like, okay, remember this, remember that. And it's so beautiful because you're just open to these messages. They will always appear. And for prepping for this, like, our third eye is our light. It's being able to see things not just with our physical eyes, but this is like our eye to our soul. This is like our intuition. It's the tool that we have to see if this is really a good choice for me from a soul level, right? We always talk about manifestation and what you need to create. You have the ability to create because you are the creator of your own life. But this allows you to think like, is this something that is going to get me closer to my soul path, or is this something that's going to keep me? And that's exactly what I feel this coronavirus is right now. It's an activation. So what is it that you need from this? And it's never going to be the same thing for people. You know, I see posts where it's like, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do anything at all, but take the time to understand, what is this time supposed to be for you? Is this a time for you where maybe you lost your job and you're supposed to create something new, where you find that you have that power within, where you're not chained, or you feel like you are reliant on one specific job, letting go of that scarcity mindset? That's one option. Is this a time for you to just be still? I see so many of my friends that are still like all over the place, and that's okay. There's no judgment in the way that people are using their time, but when you really go in, like, what is the best purpose for this time? Is it for me to just learn? For me, normally I thought I was going to be working a lot more, and I find myself being more still, learning to just be, learning to just trust that I don't need to be, grinding out there, and knowing that I'm supported. So learning to just be, learning to go within. For me, it's doing less. Can I create more by doing less? And to some people, this is the time to maybe create. This is the time to change your story. Like, we're at that fork right now. So what is that thing that's always been within you? What has that intuition been telling you, like, to align you back into your soul path? What is your soul path? What is your purpose here? Some people know. Some people already know. I know my purpose is to serve. My purpose is to help others find who they truly are. That is why I went through all the different things I went through. Now there's different ways that I can do that, and that's where the fun part comes in. Suddenly this morning in meditation, a book came up, and I'm like, I'm not a writer, right? Limiting beliefs. So what limiting beliefs are you telling yourself right now? You get to be the creator. This is such a great opportunity for you to rewrite your story. So what have you been telling yourself that no longer aligns? What do you need to let go to get to the next level? What do you need to do in order to bring this new way of life, to open up your soul, to get in that soul path so that you can start creating, so you can start manifesting? Does this mean walking into your power? Does this mean letting go of trauma? That's another thing that people are doing right now. And you have to honor whatever your path is. You have to honor whatever the message is. Is it to be still? Is it to do some work and let go of those limiting beliefs and that trauma that you've had, to heal yourself? Is this a time for you to heal yourself while you're still? Is this a time for you to create? Is it a time for you to do all of these things? You get to rewrite your story at this time. And not everyone will take advantage of that, and that's okay. But the people that are here, the people that are ready, the people that are ready to let their light shine, to be that, lighthouse for everyone else, let's go, let's activate, let's get this party started, right? So start by getting comfortable. Take some deep breaths. Let's start to ground down. And remember, you start to take these deep breaths in. that air coming into your belly. Hold. And then when you exhale, have your exhale be longer than your inhale, and this will automatically start to shut down your nervous system. It'll allow your body to slow down, to connect. These will be signs for your body as you start to do this meditation more often that it's time to slow down, to turn off the brain, the thoughts, the to-do list, and this will just get easier and easier for you. So take that deep breath in, get comfortable. Make sure that you're either sitting up or laying down, that your spine is direct, allowing for that energy to flow through. And I also weave in some Reiki, so make sure that you don't have your hands crossed or your legs crossed. Just be comfortable and straight so that the energy can just flow. So start to take those deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Starting to ground down, letting go of any tension, maybe turning your neck, letting go everything that you're carrying in your shoulders. Imagine any stress, any stagnant energy that you're holding start to melt away. Picture this beautiful white light coming down. We'll do a quick body scan. And as this white light comes down from the top of your head, it relaxes, clears, and rejuvenates everything it touches. So imagine this white light coming down from your forehead, down your eyes. You relax your brow. Relax your eyes, surrendering to the moment where nothing else matters but this moment, knowing that you are fully protected, fully supported, and so loved. So relax your eyes as that white light goes down your cheeks. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue relax. Relax your teeth. Down your face. Relax your face. Down to your throat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your spine as we move down our arms, melting onto our chair, the floor, our bed. As it moves down our chest to our diaphragm, down our hips, down our thighs, to our knees, down our shins, to our ankles, to the very tip of your toes. Imagining yourself getting heavier, almost sinking down onto the earth. go of any thoughts that may arise. And gently coming back to your breath. Anchoring down in this moment. Knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should. Letting go of that judgment for yourself and the judgment that you may have onto others. Now bring your attention center of your brows, your third eye, your intuition, the vision of your soul, and start to picture a beautiful indigo sphere. Start to open up and spin clockwise. Each breath, this indigo light gets brighter and brighter. This indigo light, as it gets brighter, it starts to fill your whole body. trusting your soul. Because the messages are always around. Whether you see this through numbers, shows you signs, like when you get goosebumps. Where you have that beautiful nostalgic feeling, where you feel like you're home. Our third eye, our intuition is always speaking to us. You just have to be quiet and still enough to receive these messages. So continue to take these deep breaths in and deep breaths out, opening up your third eye, seeing if there's any messages that come through. And it may just be one word, it may just be a feeling. But knowing that it's a sign from your soul that today is the day when you get to rewrite your story, where you take that step to become who you are meant to be in this life, towards your soul path. Remembering why you're here. I remember. I remember. As you continue these deep breaths in and deep breaths out, start to send Reiki energy and allow you a moment to be still, to see what comes through for you. And it may just be a sensation in your heart. You just feel overwhelmed with joy, with love. It may be a presence that you feel, where you feel protected and safe. It may be a gust of power, giving you that courage, reminding you that you have everything within. Or maybe a sigh of relief, letting go of some baggage that you've been carrying around for so long. Making yourself lighter. Making it easier for you to travel your path. But continue those deep breaths in and deep breaths out, anchoring to this moment, allowing yourself to receive. Surrendering to your higher self, remembering who you truly are. yourself so seriously. Remembering that we can bring some joy onto any situation to bring forth that playfulness. Bring your hands to your third eye, feeling that warmth and that heat, seeing that indigo blue right between your brows. Say, I am light. Myself and everyone around me. I am love. And I give love freely. Say permission to see, permission to open my third eye, permission to see past what's in front of me, permission to see from the deepest part of myself, to see from my soul. I get to create my story. I am the creator of my life. Remembering that you are not your thoughts. You are your choices. And you can base these choices from what you see. What will bring you closer to that soul path? What is truly aligned with your soul? Take one last deep breath in, deep breath out, feeling lighter, feeling ready for your day, feeling more connected than ever to your soul, knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should. Fully supported at all times. When you're ready, open up your eyes. Thank you, friends. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for joining. I'll take a second to see if anybody wants to share anything that they received, any messages, any feelings, any sensations in your body. I'll have to go back and look at this video because I definitely saw something. Thank you, Drea. So remember that this will be on in replay for the next 24 hours. And I'm also putting it in my YouTube channel. I just wanted a place where I can put all of the guided meditations. I love this, Brittany. I'm going to read what you wrote. Thank you for the blessings accompanying the gift of this meditation. I felt the bear with me, and when you gave us permission to see, I saw a lotus, and then I was the lotus swimming in water. Awesome. So she saw a bear. Thank you, Elise. Bear. So the bear modality, the bear spirit is here to help us during hard times. It's here to show us that inner strength and let us know that we're always supported. So if we're going through something, through a transition, through, a loss, bear is a great one to call on to give you that strength. You think of bear like their stature, their power, finding that power within. I love it. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I always go over our 10 o'clock, but at some point I'd love to do this a lot longer. Maybe having the meditation be 30 minutes, because when you're channeling, you're not cognizant of the time. So I always have to pop open and look and see what time it is so that I can be mindful of the time frame that I give you guys. But at some point I think I will do a guided one where it will be like an hour, and maybe integrate some breathing techniques into it, releasing and letting go some trauma, some things that we've been carrying. Let me know what you guys think. But thank you so much for joining. I love you guys so much. Go through this day being that light, sharing that love with everyone around you, because they'll be able to feel, not only will they see that glow in your face, but they will feel you. They will feel you from a soul level, and that's how we start activating people, start turning their light on within. It's just by almost being in their present, having that high vibration, and making sure that they're rising with us, because we are one, right? We can't leave everyone behind at this time. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Namaste, aho, amen, all those good things. Please message me if you guys have any questions, any thoughts, any ideas, any requests. Tomorrow we will finish with our crown chakra. Yes, we are one. And I think after we do our crown, what's coming to me for Wednesday is kind of doing like a mini redo of all of them, going through and activating our root, activating our sacral, our solar plexus, our heart, our throat, our third eye, our crown, and doing like a full body activation on Wednesday. How does that sound? Yeah. Okay, so have fun today. Bring some joy, bring some laughter, bring some playfulness into your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all so much. Bye.